Hello sir, this is Ram. You are 15 CS308 from Karuna University. Here I am going to explain about my first case to lab experiment, that is dealing with use case diagram. First I will give you some overview about use case diagram. Use case diagram is an interaction between the system and the user. So here I got the application to model the use case diagram for online examination system. So for that purpose, first I will explain you about the tools. So this is the use cases. Use cases is used to define the functionality or the functionality required for that particular application. That is, for example, for example, for my application, for me it's the requirement will be different because I'm having online examination system, and for some conference management system the requirement will be different. So as per the requirement basis, the functionality will be different, and so on, that use that particular use cases for that specific application will be different. And this symbol is called as actor. Actor is like who is going to interact with the system. So that is called actor. And the other tools are associations, directed association. With association, the use cases can be connected to the actors. And generalization is simply a concept of polymorphism. It shows the properties of inheritance. Like for example, here you can see a faculty can have one functionality as per my requirement. It was specific written in my application. It was my specific requirement, like a faculty should create a test and it has to access to add question, modify question and delete the questions. So that the other attributes, the other functionality or use cases, that is add questions, modify question and delete question, can be inherited through one functionality or one use cases, that is of create test. So add question, modify question and delete question is got inherited with create test class. So now this is include means it's a like include means it can be thought as a is a relationship. Like for example, here student can have one access in the application for login. So without register, an individual can't go for login. So for that purpose we are using that that inherited function. Extend function means, like here you can see it's somewhat similar with the generalization, because extend means one functionality can depend on the on previous functionality. Like what to like in my application, here you see a student is going to appear in the exam, and it has two functionality it is going to do while appearing in the exam. He will read the instruction, or he will select the questions, or he will answer the questions. So that all functionality or that all use cases can be extended to one particular functionality or one specific functionality or use cases to appear exam. So this was my tools, and with the help of that tools I have modeled my applications. Thank you very much.